the chords, just the simple chords for the song called Yenmel Vilunda Male Tuliye. That means, oh raindrop that fell on me, approximately. And it's a beautiful Tamil song, one of my favorites, composed by A.R. Rahman, and it was originally sang by Chitra Amma and Jayachandran. So the original scale of the song is quite high, because it's a duet. I mean, the female portion is quite high, so it might be a little bit out of my range, but I'm gonna try my best. This video is more about just mainly the chords, the piano chords. You can transpose those piano chords to any other instrument too. These are chords that I picked up by ear. I just arranged it myself, and they're just like the most simplest possible chords you can play in the background and sing the song. And the song has very beautiful lyrics, so I'm going to try to translate them in the subtitles below, because the lyrics are one of my favorite parts of the song. It's also a very soft song, so when you're singing it and playing it, keep that in mind. Play it very softly, melodically, with a lot of feeling and emotion. The first chord that we have is D major, and then we also have two other key chords that are used in this song. So the first one was a regular D major, so this is D, F sharp, A. And then the next chord is D, G, E. So this is chord number 1, this is chord number 2, and chord number 3 is a minor chord. D, F, A. So it's like almost the same as the D major, except you just don't play F sharp, you play F. So those are the 3 main chords used in the song. At one point you may want to add a 4th one, which is just similar to the chord 3, except your pinky finger, use it to play C sharp. But it sounds good. You could even just play without it, but it's up to you, whatever you like the sound of. So how does it fit in with the song? You can also play it like just flat chords. So that is the chorus. For the extended chorus, we start with chord 2 and then chord 1. Chord 2 and then chord 1. That's how most of the pattern goes, except for the last 2 lines. And the last 2 lines we go into this minor, the 3rd chord. Okay, so it goes something like if you were to do that with broken chords, it would sound something like So that's the chorus, and then we can move on to the verses. verses. So in the verses, we have normally the chord progression going from like that. So chord 1 for 2 measures, and then chord 2, back to chord 1. மண்ணை திறந்தால் நீர் இருக்கும் என் மனதை திறந்தால் நீருமாய் ஒளியை திறந்தால் இசை இருக்கும் என் உயிரை திறந்தால் நீருமாய் வானம் திறந்தால் மழை இருக்கும் என் வயதை திறந்தால் நீருமாய் இரவை திறந்தால் பகை இருக்கும் என் இமையை திறந்தால் நீருமாய் மேல் விழுந்த மழை துளியே இத்தனை நாளாய் எங்கிருந்தாய் என்று எழுதிய என் கவி இத்தனை நாளாய் எங்கிருந்தாய். The second verse, the chords are exactly the same as the first verse, only the words are different. And if you wanted to do that little background interlude that comes every now and then, it would probably go something like this. So basically the right hand plays. So what that is D, G, A, and then the lower D. That's what you play on top, and while you're doing that, you play your major D. So it comes at the beginning. It also comes at the end. It just comes throughout the song. So if you like the sound of that, you can put that